Hello everyone and welcome to my J Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital teasers. Is Baby Phoebe's abduction involved with her biological father? A disturbing revelation could be made by Harrison Chase and Brooklyn Quartermain, according to General Hospital spoilers. Chase and Brooklyn have promised to keep an eye on Baby Phoebe, but they might not be able to prevent a possible conspiracy to abduct her. Delilah Wilson died without revealing any family links. Therefore, the police are trying hard to identify some relatives who would be prepared to take her little girl in. Unfortunately, the PCPD hasn't made such progress in unraveling the riddle so yet. Brooklyn and Chase are holding out hope that they can be Baby Phoebe's foster parents because it is highly unlikely that her family will be located before she is well enough to leave Chase. Despite Chase and Brooklyn's obvious enthusiasm for the concept, a shocking development threatens to disrupt their plans. Is it possible that Baby Phoebe would disappear from the hospital right before she is to be placed into Brooklyn and Chase's care? That would definitely take the plot in a different path while also adding to the mystery what is already going on. Delilah was terrified when Chase and Brooklyn initially arrived to save her, and they suggested that they call the police. Delilah may have been mixed up with some crooks and feared their reprisal if she involved the police. Even though the program hasn't said it yet, Delilah's baby's father could be one of the villains she feared. He will be reluctant to contact the authorities and take necessary measures to retrieve his daughter if such is the case. That's so, this guy may have known about the pregnancy and could conceivably have the resources necessary to follow Delilah's trail. The bio-dad might have henchmen to dig around for him and possibly kidnap teeny Phoebe if she is located. Even if Phoebe does make it home to life with Chase and Brooklyn, this kidnapping drama could still happen. Brooklyn might take Phoebe out for a stroll and find her reeling after she disappears in a distracted moment. Regardless, the bio-dad mystery will have to be explained sooner or later. But the show might depend at first if he hunts Phoebe down and goes after her. General Hospital spoilers predict Baby Phoebe will be at the center of the action, so stay tuned to see whether her father might cause some chaotic news. General Hospital spoilers. Marco's bloody C note. Clue points to Colum as murderer. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Marco Rio's days in Portugal are certainly coming to an end. So may he leave a C clue on the legal documents he was working on, pointing to his murderer. Let's rewind a bit and speak about this interesting story twist. During the Friday, March 20 episode, fans watched Marco working away at the farm, just as WSB director Rosh Colum was creepily entering the office with a knife under his back. Colum had easily deduced this past week that Marco was on the edge of betraying him and Jane's schedule when he discovered him searching for Brit Westbourne's Huntington's disease medicine in the safe at Windermere. After interrogating Pascal, the wheels began spinning for Colum, and supporters knew it would only be a matter of time until the WSB boss lashed back. With that stated, Colum was neither wrong nor leaping to conclusions. Marco was in collusions with Lucas Jones to aid free Brit from the coercion that was taking place as two men were dangling the medications to ensure she concluded their cold fusion study. Marco assumed that even if he got caught helping Lucas and Brit, being the son of Sidwell would be protection enough. Nevertheless, he was dead wrong. General Hospital spoilers for the Tuesday, March 24 episode revealed that Alexis Davis will uncover a horrible discovery. It's not hard to guess that Colum will successfully execute the task of offing Marco for his betrayal. With that stated earlier on during the March 20 program, Alexis was going for Danny Morgan's basketball game and bumped into Marco, who was focused on finishing up some work for the day. Alexis gave Marco some specific instruction to provide her some handwritten notes after he studied a legal file. This seemed inconsequential at the moment, but might it become something more? Could Marco leave a blotted message as he is being sliced, pointing to Colum as his murderer? He may have a pen in his hand when Colum executes the deed, and conceivably, in Marco's last moments, he may write the WSB director's last name, or simply the letter C in hopes that someone will reach to the right conclusion about who was behind his passing. Of course, Marco could write the C with his blood. Regardless, General Hospital spoilers note that unfortunately for fans of Marco, it looks like his story is done on canvas. But this is sure to unleash a new chapter for Lucas as the good doctor grieves the loss of his partner and possibly begins to wield with guilt over something he may feel responsible for. Jesse spoilers, Ava blows up Liz and Rick reunion with blackmail secret. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Elizabeth, Liz Baldwin, and Rick Lansing are officially a thing again in the land of Port Charles. However, will Ava Jerome tear their romance up when she uncovers Rick's blackmail secret? Rick Lansing is a changed man, or is he? General Hospital spoilers remind viewers that during the Thursday, March 19 episode, Rick wanted to come clean about his last heinous act before he became a reformed man, but Liz stopped him from doing so. Why treat up the past if everything has cleared up, right? Rick backed down from sharing it, and the two shared a kiss. But at the end of the day, what happened down in Alexis Davis' basement and everything leading up to that enormous event was huge. Fans may recall that Ava and Rick were blackmailing Alexis with information that Christina Corinthos Davis had cut the brakes on Rick's vehicle. While Christina thought it was Ava's SUV, it was Rick's, and the act almost cost his life and Lizzie's. In addition, they blackmailed Alexis to take funds from AC Cassidy's inheritance. In the end, Rick turned on Ava and wanted all the money. In a violent and highly physical encounter, Ava understood the betrayal. She struck him over the head with a paperweight, and she, Christina, and Alexis took Rick captive and trapped him in Alexis' basement. After Jerome's jealousy, Ava was always resentful of how Rick doted on Liz during their relationship. When she finds out the two have officially reconnected, will she tell Liz what Rick did before his evolution into a nice human being? Rick tried to come clean, but Liz stopped him. Would she hold this against him? Could this blow up their romantic reunion? Will Liz and Rick last very long, especially with the sparks burning between her and Dante Falconeri? Share your opinions below. General Hospital spoilers, is Nathan protecting Lulu or himself? Dent to the rescue. General Hospital spoilers suggest Nathan West didn't meant worse when he told Dante Falconeri he doesn't want WSB agent Roach Colum anywhere near Lulu Spencer. How Dante receives Nathan's emotional rant is going to be important moving forward. Sure, most guys don't want a dude like Colum lurking anywhere around the people they care about. But Nathan's sudden protective nature could signal one of two things to Dante. He either truly cares for Lulu or he cares a bit more about something else and has some other reason he doesn't want them tangled up together. Figuring out what that is won't be easy, but Dante could be left with a hunch he can't ignore. Nathan has a point. On the surface, it will make sense that Nathan doesn't want this guy probing around and trying to acquire access to Charlotte Cassidy. But is that all there is to it, or is he hiding a piece of the puzzle here that he doesn't want Lulu to get hip too? That could imply that while he is not being totally open with everyone since his return, that Nathan's feelings for Lulu are sincere. Dante would catch up on that, but the astute investigator might also notice something isn't quite right with Nathan. Dent has concerns, but not about Colum. This interaction could leave Dent feeling disturbed about Lulu's budding relationship with Nathan, though he won't be able to express is that easily. Dent has concerns, but not about Colum. This interaction could leave Dent feeling disturbed about Lulu's budding relationship with Nathan, though he won't be able to express is that easily. Having a nagging feeling about something is horrible for anyone, but having a nagging sense you can't shake as a detective when you just know your intuition is right is a whole other ballgame. If Dante isn't careful, Nathan could grow wise to the fact that he's starting to suspect something is off with him. Furthermore, the way Dante responds with him could send out the entire wrong signal to both Nathan and Lulu, the kind that cast Dante as the jealous ex. Will Lulu be duped? Just as Maxie Jones is at risk of looking like she is just not over Nathan, if she poses any concern about him or his connection with Lulu, Dante will have the same fight on his hands. Can he pursue down his worries and figure out whether anything legitimate lies behind the without raising red flags that he is onto Nathan? Will he find himself in danger as he strives to defend Lulu? Could his rescue mission be the thing that eventually pulls the two of them back together? Jesse spoilers, Olivia's rant at Jacinda and Michael, a sign of more tension to come. General Hospital spoilers say Olivia Quatermain surprised fans when she entered into the gatehouse and saw Michael Corinthos and Jaconda Bracken in bed together. In search of Leo Quatermain's retained, which she found, she lectured Michael and Jacinda the riot act, stating any one of the children could have strolled through the door and witnessed them in the act. Okay, that's not inaccurate, but many fans are reacting to Olivia's statement and calling it over the top. What gives? Was Olivia in an especially terrible mood that day? I think there is more to the narrative here, and I suspect I might know where Jace is headed with this. Olivia may be transforming. It's a bit of a reach at this moment, merely since we have only seen this one instance of Olivia losing her coop. But I and many other fans are perceiving this as tragic enough that it feels like there is more in store ahead. So, if Olivia is about to take the shape of a new and even more feisty character, we have to ask why. Look around, the cast is shifting. We have had some very devastating losses, and even some of the strongest characters like Laura Collins, Jason Morgan, Drew Kane, and Sonny Corinthos have been a bit disabled. In the Quatermain mansion alone, Harrison Chase is stirring up all the dust on his own, and even Luis Cirulo is gone. Olivia becoming a harsher personality who controls with an iron fist could be the greatest approach to allow her to step into her new role as Tracy Quatermain's successor. Stick with me. Ronnie Bird was a blip. If you weren't paying attention, you might have missed this, as GS finally played out the death of Monica Quatermain last year. Veronica Ronnie Bird came into the picture as her long-lost sister and as a brand new foe for Tracy. But as Ronnie came clean and the tension between them faded, and Tracy understood how Monica actually felt about her, it softened her in a way. Tracy has stepped into her own new role in the house. She is the new Monica. Tracy changes the rules. With Tracy leveling up, someone else has to present her energy that she formerly did. No, she won't just stop being Tracy and carrying that fire, but she is morphing into more of a guidepost and touchstone for her family in recent months than just a fairy roadblock. Her sage advice for Lulu Spencer this week showcased it well, advising her to live her life for herself and no one else. The old Tracy might have offered the same counsel, but she would have done so in Worth and Furry, asking Lulu why she wasn't enjoying her life for herself, more likely than being the calm, knowledgeable women who shared her wisdom so softly, and therefore, I suppose Olivia may be rising to the occasion to match Tracy's gentle fire. If Tracy is the new Monica, is Olivia going to become the new Tracy in the Q quarters? Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.